What's up, everyone? This is the Otis Jones Show again. The show where I normally get random topics picked by ChatGPT and chat shit about them, but we'll see if we get into that anytime. It's been loose lately. So, yeah, we have the most amazing... How long have you been doing comedy for now?
Oh, it's a long story. I'm gonna say I got back into it like 18 months ago. Well, we'll go with that because otherwise we're gonna be here all day. Yeah.
No worries. Well, we got the most amazing Sophie Litherland in the building.
Yay! Sophie!
Right. Now you can get into it.
Lovely. All right, yeah, all right, let's get into it. So I did my first gig, 11 years ago now, I want to say. So 2014. Or maybe like 12 years ago. I'm asking as if you knew. No, absolutely not.
2014 is 12 years ago.
And I did like a handful of gigs, move city, a handful of gigs, move city. Then I did a few in Bristol. And I think like there's a couple of comics on the circuit that are still going that remember me from way back when. I mean, I did look a bit different then. Like, I had a massive beard for a start.
Oh, yeah.
But and then like pandemic hit and I stopped doing comedy. But then 18 months ago I was like, fuck it, let's do it again. And I'm back, baby.
Yay! So first of all, I'm gonna start with a beard just because I've been trying really hard.
I was like, you know what, we're just getting out of the way.
Yeah.
We're just fucking doing it. You know, there's
I don't mean it like that.
Is
I
she,
meant-
isn't she?
I did not mean it like that. I meant I've
why
been
the
trying
fuck
hard to have a beard. I was saying, how did you grow the beard?
No, because I had a massive one, and people did ask me like, how do you grow it? It's sort of like, I don't know. It's like, how do you grow hair on your head? Like, you don't sit there on the toilet in the morning. It's like Play-Doh, just going and it just pops out. No, I don't know. It just happens.
There's no products you used.
Products with, I don't know, Guinness. There was literally nothing to it.
That is so funny. I think I just opened with this. Okay, so first, what are you?
So first of all, what the fuck is this? Most people say like, what are your pronouns? You're like, no.
Especially as we've known each other for a bit now. And the first time I ever ask it is as soon as the camera's rolling.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Go.
Yeah, the camera was already rolling. I haven't even got my watch. I got my corporate glasses on. we were just rolling, didn't it?
I'm dressed like a fucking nerd.
Yeah, man. I can't do it anymore. Yo, I realize, I miss nerds, man. Like I accidentally had lunch with the nerds at work, yeah, and like they just
You with your little tray sitting on the table. You're like, I've sat at the wrong table, but here we go. Yeah,
it was pretty much like that. I was just like, oh yeah, not gonna say his name, but I was just like, oh yeah, like I haven't spoken to you in a while. How are you doing? And then all his little nerd friends came, and we were talking Marvel, and it was really refreshing, man. I miss the nerds. I was that kid in school that would just like had so many different groups of friends.
do you find that continues into adulthood though? Like, do you still have those like lots of little groups of friends?
Yeah, definitely. Because I don't like crossover episodes either. I'm like, you man, stay over there. I'll come see you.
I'm there. I'm like, everyone integrate, kiss. You know, if I'll throw a party, I'll be like, right, you talk to you, and then they just don't. So I've kind of given up at this point. And you're probably like, maybe, keep them separated. Don't cross the streams. I don't know.
It would, in an ideal world.
Yeah.
Everyone would just get along, and the nerds would get on with the gays. And,
it's the Venn diagram, like nerds and gays. No, it's the same. Like there's loads of us. Honestly, actually, maybe that's just like the trans community, where it's sort of like I was at a trans femme social and we sat down. There's that like little lull where we kind of don't know each other, and then it's sort of like that. So what are we into nerdy? And immediately Warhammer, and it was just that very queer, nerdy. It was that. Yeah.
But the gays were talking about a different type of Warhammer. But I would like a quick disclaimer because we moved too far away from my joke. I do think gays can be nerds. I think you guys have the rights to do that. And And I was just like, my gay friends are very extroverted,
Yeah.
unlike them, so there is a gay in the nerd group.
Yeah.
Oh, have you known?
Yeah. I was yeah.
How many disclaimers am I gonna do this episode? If you want to know my opinions on anything, like just everything I say on this podcast, the polar opposite is my actual opinion.
But you've been so nice so far.
Oh yeah. So you said you're doing stand up in other cities. Which cities?
So I started doing in Cardiff, and Cardiff's not I've seen, like, we're in Bristol now, so I still do gigs in Cardiff. It's quite nice to go around the old haunts. But actually I did gigs in, like, London, and the open mic, so, oh my God, that was just weird. Yeah, like, Bristol, we're all quite friendly, lovely scene, we all support one another. London, are vicious, pack of animals. Yeah, I don't need the disclaimer. I said what I said.
I've had the best. Yeah. I've skipped everything in London. Yeah. I've skipped the whole open mic thing because I let some I let some horny comedians stay at mine, and that sounds wild. What I meant was there were three London comedians who came down for a gig, and I was very new. I was like 5 gigs in or something like that, and yeah, the gig was on Sunday, and I was just like, oh, so you guys going back to London tonight? They were like, no, man, we got a gig on they were like, no, man, we got a gig on Wednesday. So I was just like, so where you staying? They were just like, oh, just gonna hit the club, you know what I'm saying? Find some girls and then figure it out until Wednesday. And I was like, all right, well, if that doesn't work out, I do have a spare room. And then yeah, these are people we like to call homeless sexuals. And yeah, so because of that, like I got to do the gigs that they ran when I went to London. So I kind of skipped the open mic thing.
That's kind of nice though.
Yeah, 100%.
In like a weirdly intimate way, but yeah, no, that's kind of nice. It's kind of nice.
Those 3 days actually ended up becoming so wholesome.
Yeah.
Like we were just like, cooking for each other. It was like really sweet. And then yeah, we did. And so those first 5 gigs, apart from my first gig did okay, but now looking back on it, it's because I went up and said, this is my first time doing comedy. And then like everyone's on your side. So then the next 4 gigs were just terrible. And I was just bombing the whole time. And then they knew Harry Allmark from before and from previous gigs. So they introduced me to him. And then I did what was Room Above at the time, and that was my first good gig. And I was like, "Oh, this is comedy!"
Oh, I'm telling jokes now.
Yeah.
You should have all those gigs. You should have been like, "Oh yeah, this is my first gig." Just fucking lie.
I do that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saturday night at the Gap, I'm like, "Hey, it's my." I say at the end, I'm like, "This was my first time." Like, oh!
Just like, oh, this is my good friend Otis. He's done Edinburgh shows. Welcome to stage, Otis Jones. This is my first gig. You know, give it a go. Give it a go. Yeah.
Might do it tonight.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Do you ever show off what's in those optics?
No, not really.
Because like,
I shouldn't I?
It's like the knockoff spirits. It's like not Bacardi, not Pig Gin, not Malibu, and not. It looks so close.
So yeah,
it's.
So yeah, we got fake Malibu. We'll call that
Falibu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we'll call that Venice Beach.
Venice Beach.
Yeah. We got fake Gordons.
Morbin's Gin.
Yeah. With all browns, so like Gordon Brown. I don't know.
First Mate Morgan.
I think that's more meant to be Havana.
Oh,
it's like a Cuban thing. So we'll I don't know any other place in Cuba.
No. Bay of Pigs.
Bay of Pigs.
Bay of Pigs.
And then that's Captain Morgan's, yeah.
I know that's Bacardi. I know it's called James Cook, but that's like Bacardi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Well, yeah, we got that, and then we got D'Amaretto over there.
I was gonna say, like in the decanter, like people always think decanters like for your really nice booze, but it's not. It's for your shit because you don't show off the bottle. You're like, oh, what is it? It's just mysterious brown. I'm fucking fancy. No, you can't have any. But yeah, you just put your kind of sipping shit in there.
I didn't even do that on purpose, but that's great.
That's what they're meant for.
That is great. That is an £8 bottle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. I gave that to, do you know Zahir, who works at a comedian who works at the Gaff?
Yeah, I know Zahir.
Yeah. So I had him on, and he's new to the drinking game, and I have not been the best example on his life. And to be fair, he does always ask though. He's just like, "Oh, what do I need to try next?" And I'm like, "Here's some of this shit."
Yeah.
Yeah. I was here the other day with a lady, and we were just well, she was on the bourbons. She was on the double bourbons the whole night.
So is this the same girl that you met outside the kebab shop?
This is the same girl I met outside the kebab shop. The Fijians, who we don't want to get into that again.
I think the day after you first met her, like we got the train to a gig together, and you were like, "Oh, I've had a bad night. I've not slept. I went to bed at 8 a.m. Had 2 hours sleep. I was all night fucking." And you came up on stage, and then you were like, "Yeah, I'll go through a dry spell at the minute." And I was at the back cackling, and no one else got the joke. It was great. No.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, Sophie like that one. Now it makes sense.
Oh, it's been a while since it's been late. It's like, you fucking know, it's been like 8 hours.
It's normally it's normally the other way around. Like, it's normally comedians are like, "So I went on a date the other day." It's like, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
It's annoying because I do feel like so phony when I say those jokes, but it's when I was actually in a dry spell. And then I keep thinking of tags onto the joke. And I'm like, well, I can't stop doing it now. Straight rum now. I've given up on mixer.
Straight rum, sure, honey.
Oh, that's what I was saying. So she was on the double bourbons. My drink was just pink as fuck and pretty. And I was just like, I'm what, man? You went on after me. How'd you do on that gig?
I was trying some new stuff, and yeah, it's like when you do new stuff. I've been up and down with some new stuff. Like, it's always the way.
Yeah.
But I came on with almost a completely new set, and I was like, oh yeah, I am still funny. That's nice to know. Rather than like going back. Oh, I was trying so much. Just, you know, when you're trying to get stuff to work and you're like, this is not working, and you just be like, give up. We're gonna write a new set, and it immediately works. And you're like, well, thank fuck. Also, what was wrong with my old jokes? And like, you know, they're not funny. I did a gig the other day where I just did 5 minutes on The Room. It was such a weird room, and I love those things. Where you just sort of like, there was just so much kind of wrong with it. You know, those rooms where you're like, I'm feeling unsettled, and the more you look, the more there is like wrong with it. It was stuff like, you know, the speaker one on one side and then one not in the middle but slightly off centre, and then it just kept getting worse from there, and that was great. Love that. And then there's no jokes. It's just, look at this room, isn't it fucked up? Yeah, it is fucked up.
That's when I'm really when I notice something about the room or something about someone in the crowd or something like that, I get so excited because I'm like, I don't have to use my opener.
Yeah.
I can talk about this guy.
Yeah.
And his, I don't know, butt plug.
How do you know he's got a butt plug in?
Because he's sitting like this.
That's not how I look with a butt plug. It's a relatively normal expression. It's got to be in there for a while. It's just like, there's just no facial expression. It's
really,
yeah.
Huh.
Like, stick an episode of The Simpsons on. Like,
I reckon I'll make a facial expression.
Yeah, like maybe when it first goes in.
No, I reckon the whole time, because like I'll move a tiny bit and like, yeah, I got hemorrhoids. But anyway, so we'll be right back.
And a soul break.
We were talking about that. We were talking about that as well in my last episode. What do you think my first sponsor would be?
What do I think?
It would be.
I don't know. I mean, my first instinct is like, it's definitely got to be gambling. They sponsor anything, right? But it'll be like, it wouldn't be Paddy Power. It's not the vibe. Maybe like Midnight Casino. Because then you.
Oh, what's that one that does porn? There's like a gambling site that also where they get porn stars to advertise them, and they'll wear the brand while they're fucking.
All right, I fucking knew we were gonna come onto porn. I want to see the timestamp on this. How long it took before we got to porn? Which one is it? Out of interest.
Obviously I don't know. One Twin. One Twin's a weird name for it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One twin. Oh yeah, One Twin. Like, don't worry about the other one. It'd be weird if she was here.
Who was it that said that? I heard someone say that.
Oh, don't tell me I've stolen someone else's joke.
I don't think it was a joke. I think it was someone I was speaking to. I can't remember though. But anyway, yeah, they said they said like they were in a situation where it was like a threesome, and then no, so their girlfriend had a twin sister. And then he was just like, yo, like, you ever done anything with your twin? And she was like, no, that would be incest. And he was like, yeah, for you. I would not want a threesome with twins though. That would freak me out.
I think it would just be like, I just think there'll be a lot of in-jokes that you didn't get. Like, they've been making jokes and you're like, I just don't get the reference, and it like you feel awkward. Like, sorry, I wasn't there on that family holiday when you guys were 6. Like, now I feel uncomfortable. I get that. I wouldn't sleep with twins either.
There's fucking hell, what's going on right now? Easter! For those who don't know, there was someone revving this side and an alarm going off this side. People praying over there.
I'm fairly sure we just heard a car crash as well.
Yeah.
There was a screech, there was an engine noise, there was a beep. Like, I don't know, it sounded exotic.
I don't have a soundboard on this podcast, it's just the streets. So that's our cue to change topics.
Oh man, have you ever been in a house fire?
No.
Well, not a house fire, but I've been in 3 fires and 1 bomb.
What do you mean 1 bomb?
1 bomb, like.
Yeah, I know.
No, I tell you, it was the best. So I work as a scientist. I work at the University of Bristol.
Okay.
And we were in the chemistry department, so I used to work in biochemistry. It was Friday afternoon, like, I want to say 1:30, 2 o'clock. And we just it was a silent evacuation. And we get the estates people come around, they're like, you've got to evacuate. And we're like, oh, what's going on? They're like, just evacuate. We're like, okay, seems a bit weird, but we'll do it. We're like, the fire alarm's not working, whatever, it's chemistry, weird shit goes on. And then, like, one of our managers comes around and sort of like, oh, Gareth, what we evacuated for? And he goes, oh, it's bomb. We're like, oh, that's mad. And we just went straight down the pub. It was great. Like, 2 o'clock on a Friday, bosh.
Banging.
Yeah, it was great. It was fantastic.
So it didn't go off or?
MOD came and detonated it in the garden.
Nice. Were they dressed like Monsters Inc?
Yeah. 2319. We got a 2319. And it was just a sock. No, it basically when the PhD students got their measurements mixed up, and they were like, "Oh, instead of 1,000th, it was 1,000 times stronger." And we're like, "Oh yeah, this is now an explosive amount." So whoops. But accidents happen, and everyone was fine. And I got to go to the pub at 2 o'clock on a Friday instead of teaching, so that was lovely. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Well, unfortunately, fans of the show, UOB is still there.
So am I, baby.
big UE fans here.
Are you? Oh, bless. Are you one of those people that, like, once someone, like, pisses you off, that's it, they're done?
Nah. I've actually, I haven't told them, but I've had people on this show that I didn't like at first.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
I realised, like, I don't know, I always see the best in people, which is a disadvantage a lot of times because I become friends with people that end up having allegations. Which that was a joke. I'm like, okay, judged them wrong.
Yeah. Whoopsie.
Yeah.
Like, it's only happened with, like, I've got 5 nemesis. right? There's only 5 people out of everyone I've met. There's 5 people there on the like nemesis list, which I think is pretty good going.
That's pretty good going.
Yeah. What have I got? I've got 2 old housemates. You know when you're like house politics.
Oh, I didn't know we were included there.
Yeah, we are. Oh yeah. Yeah, like one was a really old friend, another more recent housemate. It's just sort of like you know when you're fucking done, like you're just done with them. So I've got 2 old housemates. I've got 2 old colleagues. Like they were just like turned out to be horrible people, and sort of like, yeah, do you know what? You know, it's not that we don't have to talk. I want to see you fuck up.
That's funny.
Yeah, where it's sort of like, you know, kind of, everyone else thinks they're dickheads as well. So it's like, vindication. And then one ex, you know, that's like, and I'm fairly sure she still thinks we're friends, which is quite nice because it's sort of like, no, you are a horrible person.
I wonder if my exes are like that.
I don't know. I definitely have some exes that hate me. And that's fine. That's valid. They're allowed to. I can't take that away from them.
I can't say that. Who am I to say that?
Who am I? Truly.
I'm like convinced all my exes still love me. But like, they probably hate me. I'm just like, why would you dislike me?
I could just imagine you running into them and you acting like they still love you.
Yeah,
like you acting like you're still best friends. I can see that totally.
There's one that I'm definitely like that with. She's not technically an ex, but I feel bad not calling her an ex because we were like seeing each other on and off for like 3 years. So it's like, yeah, we were never official, but it's like she's my ex in it.
What even is official, right?
Like
it's like what Facebook. I swear that's where that term comes from. Are you Facebook official? Are you official? Like
my friend, she's so funny. She like when she's fucking someone, but like it's just that she'll just be like, yeah, we're boys. Is that a bee? No, it's alright. It's just a fly that just came in.
Yeah. Simon the Flyman.
So she was so I thought me and her were still cool, innit? I thought it just didn't work out. And she was, because the last message was, I just need someone to take me I need someone to take me more serious. She was living in Brighton, and like in her eyes I didn't come down to Brighton a lot, and I was just like, well, I was kind of struggling financially at the time, couldn't be in Brighton all the time. I thought it just didn't work out, innit? I ran into her at a Black Lives Matter protest out of all places.
In Brighton?
Yeah, in Brighton. And I come up to her, I'm like, yo!
What was it just to say hi? Or were you hoping for like one for the road?
No, I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah, of course I fucking would.
I'll take it. But like, I wasn't like, yo, what do you think? And then the funny thing is, so she looked at me with like death stare. And I thought she was joking still. Like, I was still convinced. And, do you know what like that was? Because obviously it's COVID times, you know, like that. I was just like, you're smiling under that mask.
I was ready to come in for like a little tickle.
But the fact that she didn't even laugh at that would definitely be.
No way. But it's come to that point in the show where I've seen these episodes before, and sometimes the tequila comes out, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I didn't prepare the tequila this time.
Oh, well, lucky for you, because I've seen the sort of tequila you feed the guests. So what I've got is I've bought you can have a little taster of some of my tequila. And I got you some of the good shit.
No way!
So we're gonna have a little. I bought some glasses, but this is.
You got some Don Julio in this bitch.
Don Julio, 1942, and we're gonna have some. And this is sipping tequila.
You know I can literally cry right now.
Yeah, do it.
Well, also, as I said, we were already recording before, and I didn't have time to unnerd myself. So now we've had a little break because the camera overheated.
The tequila's coming out. We're getting a little bit loose.
I'm de-nerding myself.
Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, that's gonna do us. But yeah, you could this. And now we're back to what, the 90s?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm going. Yeah, get me. I even got the little line in my head. I'm in.
Yeah.
I got.
Are you comfortable now?
Yeah. I got the new. I got the new job. So basically, I'm rinsing all my old benefits.
These ones are not prescription. Let's see.
No.
Let's see if I can rock them.
You
I
definitely
probably
can.
can't. I don't know. Let's go. There she is.
Let me see.
Hello.
Fresh.
Yeah. Girl.
Fresh.
Girl.
All right. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
To the 90s.
This is sipping tequila. Don't open the gullet. Yeah.
Wow,
Oh, yeah.
that's a different league to what we normally sip
Yeah.
on this show.
Back in my hometown, they used to have the £5 bottle of wine. You must have heard that in the bars. £5 bottle of wine. They're like, oh, how many glasses would you like? We always got a jug. You know, the glasses with the handle, and you just swigging back rosé. It's
What? A jug?
yeah, like you know the pint glasses with like the handles, the old school beer mugs,
And you just get them.
and you just bottle of wine, beer mug.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
I used to just sip from the bottle. Just, like, I remember we had Trash Mondays in Brighton. It was so good. Like, to this day, whenever me and my boys go on holiday, we always go up to random people. And every time it's Monday, we're like, "Hey, you on trash tonight?" Like, it's a random Spanish guy. It's like, "You're definitely on trash tonight, bro." And, yeah, so they did £1 drinks and £5 bottles of rum. And if you got a £5. Sorry, that was wrong. £5 bottles of wine
Yeah,
is what I meant to say, and £10 bottle of they would say it's champagne, just bubbly in it.
yeah.
And but like if you got if you got a £10 bottle of champagne, you could have your own VIP table. So like you spend £10 between two of you, you're like, yeah.
Do clubs even have like VIP areas anymore?
Yes.
Do they?
Not the ones I go to,
No,
but
they're
yeah,
the
they
same.
do.
It's,
Yeah, and if I ever go out for like someone's birthday and they go to one of those clubs, it's like, yeah. There was one time actually, yeah, so you know they do the comedy cabaret at Prism.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was booked there, and then bunch of blacks on the side of the stage, and me and them were just bantering like while I was on stage, and yeah, we would just do whatever, and then yeah, after the gig, like they came up to me and then they were like, "Yo, it's my boy Stag Dude, like just come party with us, innit?" And I was just like, "Oh, cool. Where you guys going?" And they're like, "Here." And I was like, "Alright." And I was like, "You're not going anywhere in between because the comedy gig ends at like 10. Obviously, like nightclubs don't get busy until like 1." And I was like, "You're not going anywhere in between?" They're like, "Nah."
And like, was it even cheap drinks? Or
Well,
was
they
it, like,
had
nightclub
like
drinks?
they had like a ting book, so like,
okay.
they already like prepaid for their ting, which is
Yeah.
why they stayed, and yeah, like we just had like a proper. This is recent as well. Had like a proper VIP table with them in Prism, just like that, and I felt so old. I couldn't believe it.
I don't know. I went out drinking with freshers the other week,
Nice.
like, cause
Where'd you go?
like just to the pub, but you know, I was out drinking with 18-year-olds. What the fuck? But this was again. It was kind of like one of our students. She was like, "Yeah, come for my birthday." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, we'll go out on a Monday. Cheap drinks." And then just like she gets her friends who are in like their first year, and it's kind of like, what am I? There's just that moment of like, what am I doing? Like going out with freshers. Like we didn't go out to the clubs, but there's still time. We still might, and yeah, a couple of drinks in me, and I kind of would. But also, like, it's you know, we would go to OMG.
Yeah.
So that's kind of fine.
I used to hate OMG when I first moved to Bristol because I was like, you got very much like the gay clubs in Brighton are like fucking
Better.
Like, yeah. So I was just like, if I go to a gay club, I want to go to that. Like I'm used to just better shit, and also like I was about to say in Brighton there's less straight people in the gay clubs, but it's probably about the same. But the difference is like there's less straight guys going to gay clubs in Brighton to pool. I don't know, because a lot of my friends went to OMG to pool. So so one of my friends got banned, and I think they were literally finding an excuse to ban him because they knew his intentions. And like, because he got banned for like literally no reason. He like some guy grabbed his ass and he slapped it away, and then they're like, right, that's it, you're out.
That's like Al Capone getting done for tax fraud.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, because like when you're in the gay clubs, you could definitely see the straights like a mile away.
It's so easy.
It's so obvious.
It's
like
so-
I went to a night called Queer as Fuck in Bristol. It's great.
Nice.
Like it was at the Old Market Assembly, and you're seeing people on a Sunday having a lovely roast on like where the stage is, and you're like, last time I was looking at that stage, there was a guy doing a handstand with a spanner up his ass. It was a great show. It was a great show, and they just sat there having a nice roast. But like.
That's part of the show, okay?
Yeah,
it wasn't just a...
it wasn't just sort of like,
yeah.
oh yeah, that's Greg. He's always here. You know, he does the pipes. He shoves it. Yeah, no, it was part of the show. It was a good show, but like you look out over the crowd of people, it's like everyone's really colourful.
Yeah.
And then you see like a handful of moths, and they're the straight people.
Moths?
Yeah, because they're all in like bland colours.
Yeah.
And everyone else is sort of just colourful and just exotic. And then you're like, no, there they are. Oh, it's one of the drag queen's aunties. That's fine. You're allowed.
I went to this drag show the other day, and the girls that I was with, like, convinced me to go on stage and rap.
Can you rap?
I'm the best rapper ever. But there's a time and place.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a time and place. Like, they were like MCing, but it was like a black drag show, so they were like MCing, but like not like rapping. They literally like pushed me on this. I kept saying like no, like even now, like looking back on it, I'm not cringe because I kept telling them no.
Yeah.
Like, and then they were like, you have to, you're gonna like, and they just pushed my drunk self on stage, and then I just gave them straight crime bars.
Well, so you didn't even change up like what you were rapping about.
No, man, I was just like, oh, brother, get the fit. I was like, the man to get dismantled. Oh, that's why I won them. Oh, I can't find. Oh yeah, the headset there, the VR thing that I've made many jokes about on stage because it makes me look like an immediate perv.
I can see you sitting in a park with this. Yeah. Just on a bench. That'll be a vibe.
I had a dream last night I was in an orgy. I didn't even think about that until you just mentioned it. You know when you forget about your dream? Yeah, it just came back to me. I was in a full-on beach orgy last night. I remember it pretty vividly now we brought it up.
Yeah.
It was like, because I remember they kept it, so it was like a beach bar. Fuck knows where it is. It looked tropical. And it was like a beach bar. And then this girl was just like, I want to take you to this side room. And I was like, say less. And like, this is before the orgy started. I thought I was just in a bar and pulled. and then you take me to the side room and other people are going in and I'm like, alright. and then the room gets too packed and she's like, alright, let's go out here. And now we're on a beach and everyone's just, and I remember like, I had, this will come back to me. It's like, so like my work colleague, shout out Simon James.
Simon James with the orgy. No, we love to see it. We love to hear it.
The funny thing is, he wasn't even taking part. Like, I was mid-orgy, yeah? He just walks up to me and just starts a normal conversation while I'm and I'm like, Simon, I can't really like do this right now, bro. He's like, how's everything going? How's everything with your mum? Like,
who would be the person you would want to speak to at an orgy?
probably you.
Actually,
Just a fun conversation while it's happening.
Yeah.
It's
Other
like,
end of the
if you have to have like a normal conversation while it's happening. Yeah. Like any of my.
Then we could do the in jokes and make everyone else feel awkward. It'll be like the twins thing in reverse.
There we go.
Yeah.
And that's what this podcast is all about.
Fucking.
And bidets. Fucking and bidet attachments.
Because I went to Thailand a couple of years ago and they have it, but they've got like smaller pipes. They can't handle the toilet roll.
That's beautiful.
You get this. It's not like a control. Like you've got it's a gun, and this is why I keep calling it the bun gun.
I know that. I know.
And it's just high pressure and
my
like
sister's got that.
Lovely. I mean, it works. It gets the job done, absolutely. But when you're in the tropics, the water's kind of quite nice. When you're in, so my dad got one installed at his house. He lives in like Oxfordshire, and like when it's sort of 5 degrees outside, that water is high pressure and fucking cold, and it's like, yeah, he does the job, but oh my god, it's not as pleasant as like.
I find it hard to like. I find the angle hard on the gun.
I remember in a Thai shopping centre when they had the proper Japanese ones. And
that's what my parents have. And that's what she has
it's sort of like it's like your in-flight controls. It's like more complex. They really are, but they are fantastic. It's sort of like shit. I've got options. This isn't difficult. I'm just living.
It's a beautiful.
Love
thing.
Love that.
It's a beautiful thing. I think other cultures have figured so much shit out. How can you be racist? Like, it's just...
I'd be so bad at war. I think like D-Day landings, like you seen Saving Private Ryan. You know, as the door goes down and that first person gets shot, that'd be me. I would just go to war, die. That's
I don't think that guy was bad at war though.
Well,
I think he was just happened to be in the front.
He wasn't good at war.
he didn't smash it.
Yeah, no. And that's what I would be like. I wouldn't be good at war. I'd be really bad at it. I'd be like, oh, that would be really unlucky. Like, wrong place, wrong time. And like, no, that would be me.
Imagine you were like storming Normandy and then they're like, yo, Sophie, go to the front. Why?
Okay, yeah, let's fucking go. Getting psyched up. I love a bit of adrenaline. Like, I've got my opening joke. Fucking, let's go. Bang, dead. I'm done. Like, I'm out. You know?
I remember in history, like, so to this day, I've never seen Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, it's a good film. It's a good film.
I will watch it.
Yeah.
Like I'm catching up on Tom Hanks, legend in this thing. But that's a Tom Hanks movie, right?
Yeah.
Cool. And Vin Diesel, big up my guy.
Yeah. There's loads of famous people in it. It's kind of like maybe before they were really, really famous. Like, I think it was before Triple X. Because that's where Vin Diesel got really famous.
Yeah. And then, so like, what was it? So I just remember in history, like, he literally just showed us the opening scene, like in history class in school, and then just left it at that. Yeah. And we were just like, all right.
Yeah.
Like, just no rest of the movie, just like horrific shit. And it was just like, that's what we're studying.
We did the same. We did like, you know, we can't show you the rest of the movie because they say fuck, but here's a load of people dying and having their limbs blown off, and you know, a guy wandering around with his own arm. Like, yeah, that's fine.
Fuck,
that's fine to show like 14-year-olds. Yeah, have a bit of trauma. Like, you know, 100 years ago, this could have been you in 6 months.
You know them like core memories you have.
Yeah.
Like the science teacher said like she was just like, oh yeah, back in my day we used to test this experiment on mice. Now I wish we experimented on men. And then because she said mice and men in the same sentence, one of my boys just goes, I see it, George.
I did one gig that was like it was a gong show, and there were these 2 guys in the front row, and they were intimidating as fuck, and like they weren't laughing at all the like painting the roundabouts jokes. They were just like and you got the impression that it's sort of like that's some fucking what. And like one of them was like a police firearm instructor, and the other was a drill sergeant, and they were like muscly, tattooed. And I went and did like all my queer set in this gong show. And they came up to me afterwards and were like, oh, you were great, we loved it. And I'm like, oh my God, we stan.
I was filming this one set that I was doing. It wasn't a great set. And but I was laughing because I was looking back at the footage, and there was just this guy with an owl tattooed on the back of his bald head, just staring at the camera. Like, the back of his. I was just like, alright, the bomb was worth it because I got something out of this. Yeah.
Oh man.
Felt like Drake was gonna attack me. His logo's an owl, but yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's funny because it's such a typical Drake thing. It's just like every rapper logo is just like graffiti or like some cool shit, and he's just like, I like Harry Potter.
Really, is that it?
I don't know.
It's sort of like, I'm still waiting for my letter to Hogwarts.
Yeah, 100%. Big up Drake, our light skinned king.
Hello, Drake.
You're too old for him.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
That was a pedo joke. Apparently he's
okay.
Pedo.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't that you're actually too old. I just want to let you know you're still young and youthful.
I just
you're
assume...
just not young enough for Drake.
I'm like middle-aged now. I've accepted the middle-aged. The Office of National Statistics says I'm middle-aged, so that's it. It's over.
Yeah, but the Office of National Statistics says I'm obese.
All right, we've got fatty and oldie.
The new dick and dog.
Yeah. Fatty and oldie in the one-bed flat. Yeah.
2 beds.
It is a 2-bed. It is a 2-bed.
3 technically. If
you sleep in the bathroom.
No, there's 2 single beds in the spare room, so that counts as a 3-bed flat. Also, there's a fold-out bed. This is a 4-bed flat.
Yeah. Put a sofa. Put a sofa.
Count the
bed
sofa.
Near, yeah, 5-bed flat. Yeah, it's fucking Airbnb.
Also, you didn't comment on LeBron Jones, the robot.
Oh, is that LeBron? The bot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't hoover itself, does it? Look at that. It's...
Yeah, I know. It's like, the funny thing is, it broke like a year and a half ago, and I'm refused to throw it out. Do you know why? Because it's a big part of the family.
Aww.
And I grew a bond to it when I moved in here. Yo, imagine your robot cleaner named LeBron retires before LeBron.
I mean, I don't have to imagine. That's what's happened to you.
LeBron James is 41 years old in the playoffs in the NBA, and my robot was like, "Fuck this.
Yeah.
Your flat's too fucked."
Yeah.
I think that's what happened. I got LeBron too drunk, like, because there was so much alcohol on the floor that it was just like.
I'm really glad you don't have a dog.
Oh yeah, my dog would be fucked.
And you would have kept it for a year and a half.
Fetch!
I had a robot, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think it was called SCI. I think, what did we call it? It was like Spontaneous Change in Integrity. But it was our little robot. And it got shredded by one of the guys. Yeah, fucking put it in a gym and let it loose. Yeah, it just ate nothing but protein for 3 months. Yeah, no, it got shredded by I think it was one of the teams from Robot Wars that was like, it was either Pussycat or Razor. It was one of those guys. But yeah, it got. But we destroyed it. We made a fighting robot, is what I'm getting at, and it was so much fun.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just. Oh, I like, because like,
you see, LeBron, there's still time.
Oh man, we could put you in the ring. It's like, I know he's not a boxer, but your robot could be a boxer.
LeBron could do anything.
Yeah, LeBron can just put your mind
lay off the booze.
Give it a gun.
Have you ever shot a gun?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
Did you like it?
Yeah, I fucking love guns.
I fucking love guns.
Yeah, it's like, what guns have you shot?
So my first time shooting a gun was my first legal time shooting a gun was in Vietnam, where I went on the Viet Cong tour and I shot an AK-47. That shit sucked because it was like a really far away target and like you have to pay like a certain amount for a round and I was just like, let me get a full cartridge, let me do the thing. AK-47, a full cartridge goes like. And then that's it.
Yeah.
It was like you can't, and the recoil, so you can't aim at the target.
Yeah.
Like it was
how far away was the target?
Far. And then like my white cousin stag do clay pigeon shooting.
Nice.
That first time that first time you hit the right in the middle of the clay pigeon and it just explodes rather than like go, I was just like, oh, I'm a Tory now.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, I get it. You know,
yeah.
Princess Diana, yeah, she's fit or whatever they think. You know, it's.
She is.
Yeah, well,
Does
not.
no one not think she's fit? Who doesn't think Princess Diana's fit? Blacks love Princess Diana.
Yeah?
Yeah, because she was always in Africa doing bits.
Yeah.
She was,
I've shot loads, but I've mostly shot the like bolt actions, the old bolties. So I think when I was a child, like we had the air pistols, the air rifles. We were just like shaking up the cans of Coke, like 50 yards down the garden, bang, pff, great. Then I did cadets, so we shot the 2.2 rifles, the L85.
I didn't know you did cadets.
I was a right little, you know, kind of part of the youth. Yeah, I did air cadets. So you know, we did CQB training.
Did you
close
voluntarily or you just got sent there?
Well, kind of like heavily guided by my father.
Right, but you weren't sent there by school.
No.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
So yeah, I shot a load of there. I was trained properly on rifles and firearms training there. So I shot the L85s, which God, they're jam. You know, they're like the single shot SA80 training rifles, and they are just dog shit.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. I think what rounds are they 5.56 NATO rounds. I think I've got this type of autism. I describe myself as like neurotypical for so long, but sometimes I catch myself. I'm like, yeah, there's something going on.
I describe you as school shooter autistic.
No, like yeah, all right, maybe. But whilst I've shot the Lee Enfield rifles, they're fun because you got the magazine-fed bolt actions. They're like the old World War II British rifles. Except these ones were from the Korea War. Just like bang. Except like the instructor was like, "Oh, make sure you close the bolt like properly, otherwise you'll be picking out your face." And I'm like, "Oh!" And like they used to just fire them off, and I was like, "Clunk!" You're slamming that bolt down. But I think the biggest one I've shot was the Mosin Nagant Russian snipers. Oh, great!
Yeah.
Fucking great big rounds. It was like, have you seen Enemy at the Gates?
Oh yeah. Of
Jude
course,
Law,
yeah.
that sniper rifle.
Jude Law,
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the sight.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we were shooting iron sights 600 yards, putting like a shot.
Help me. Come get her. Help me.
You can't let's get 600 yards. I put like a shot in a dinner plate at 600 yards. That's fucking miles. Yeah. You know, I like guns, man. I like guns.
You know what's so funny? I've talked on this show about how much I love guns, and then you did that, and I'm like, fucking hell, I don't love guns. I
love guns.
I do not love guns, bro.
This bitch loves guns.
You want to talk about old people?
Oh yeah, so we were talking about work, and we were like, old people, like we were both talking. We've done sales, and we're like, we feel really bad selling to old people, but at the same time, like they could be rubbish.
Oh yeah, that was it. So let me just do a quick backstory. So while the camera was overheating and it wasn't caught on camera, I was talking about how I used to sell will drafting services to old people that already had solicitors where they could do it themselves, but it was just taking advantage of old people, and I felt really bad for it, which is why I quit. And then we're talking about old people.
Yeah. So my first jobs were like working in coffee shops, and they're like, they can be really sweet, but they can also be like the worst customers. And I had this customer that was sort of like kept trying to get me to sign up for this charity, and I'm like, in the nicest possible way, I don't care. But in the end, he ground me down, and I was like, fine. But everyone got a nickname, and you made a donation, and he bakes you a cake, right? I was like being a bit naughty, so I was like, you can call me. This is a lapse in my scientific career, so you can call me the professional lapse. Yeah. Have you seen where this is going yet?
Nope.
Yeah. So what do you short professional to?
Pro. Yeah.
So I was the pro lapse. Right. I thought that joke ends there. You know, he can call me the professional lapse. Every time he comes in, I'm like, okay, whatever conversation we're having, you're going to make me laugh because you're going to call me the professional lapse. No, he comes in, he's baked me a fucking cake with professional laps written on it, and I'm like, oh no, the joke's gone too fucking far. But I've got this chocolate cake with prolapse basically written on it.
That's a deal though.
Yeah.
Like you're like you donate, he bakes you a cake. That's sweet. Shout out to that guy.
Yeah.
He didn't deserve your disgusting humour.
No, and in the end I felt really bad. But not bad enough to not bring it up. So there we go.
I literally just told a bunch of cum jokes to a bunch of pensioners 2 nights ago, and I'm like, how dare you?
Yeah. Pensioners know what cum is. That's fine.
They take the most of it. You seen the STD rates in retirement homes. Mad thing, innit? Gives me hope.
What do you think our retirement homes are going to be like? Because at the minute, like you said, piano, probably like a few
Bare
games.
fleshlights.
Bare fleshlights.
Like
no.
robotic fleshlights. Like it's just gonna headset, fleshlight. We're just fucking all day.
I think like I was going like Xbox, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, just that in the retirement home.
Oh, I hope not.
You hope not?
No, only because I was so shit at Call of Duty my whole life.
Oh man,
FIFA.
Yeah, you can have FIFA. You can have FIFA, just like FIFA tournaments in the old people's home.
FIFA 12.
Yeah.
Like no new FIFA.
Oh no, FIFA 98. That's where it's at. Like.
No, FIFA 99.
Oh, actually, yeah, Rockefeller
yeah.
Skank on the soundtrack. The FIFA soundtrack.
Was that on the soundtrack?
Yeah, Rockefeller Skank.
Cold.
Yeah, it's great.
Cold. I remember like all the players looked the exact same, but you would know when you passed to David Beckham. like David Beckham was moving different back then.
I still remember like swapping to the opposing team, and you could be the goalie, and you could do the goal throw and just launch it into your own goal, and you're like, I'm so good at FIFA.
and you could purposely red card it.
Yeah.
Like there was a button where you could purposely just be like 2-leg this fucking guy.
I never really finished a match because I was like, if I get all my opposition injured, I win, right? If they can't play, I win. I was playing rugby when they were playing football. Like,
you know it was a sick game. Rugby 2004.
I never played that.
Rugby 2004.
No.
Oh my god. So similar thing where like but times 10. Like every player
Kill.
Yeah. No, every player was like normal. Like you pass him, you can pass it back. Like here, come. When you pass to Johnny Wilkinson, he could just kick it from anywhere, and it would just go straight through the fucking.
Nice.
And if he was in his own half, you'd kick it, and it would go perfectly in the corner, like when he would. Like
I mean that's what actually happened. That's historically accurate. That's like he's like the Agincourt of like rugby ball kicks.
But the best thing was you keep passing it to the wing. You get it to Jason Robinson, the only brown the only brown player on the thing. All of a sudden you're going from like to like like it would be a Rugby 2004 GOAT game. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot what it is. So, yeah, man, this has been the Otis Jones Show.
Yeah, like thanks for having me.
This has been absolutely class. Plug your social media.
Yeah, so you can follow me at Soph_is_tication. It spells sophistication. I wrote it on a keyboard, but like. You have to go through like 3 phone keyboards to type it in. But that's where I'm at. So that's where you can find me and all my gigs. But yeah, come follow me. It'll be lovely.
Thank you so much for coming. I am obviously at Otis Jones Comedy.
And we'll see you soon.
Oh, wait, where are you from again?
Originally.
Yeah.
Berkshire, Thatcham.
Is there like a local football team?
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
What's the most local team that you know?
The most local team that anyone will know will be Reading, with the Badesky Stadium.
The Badesky!
The
Badesky! Anyway, shout out to all my Reading defensive midfielders. Hug your mums. Have a good day. Cool.